Welcome to my wrestling magazine collection. Today I'm going to show you the 2018 Year-End Achievement Awards. As you can see, Becky Lynch is the Woman of the Year. She's on the cover of it. She's a Woman of the Year. Despite that, they say the Man of the Year. There's a picture of Ailey. She was a Impact Knockouts champion for 102 days. Here we go. Rookie of the Year went to former MMA fighter Ronda Rousey. The runners-up were names I cannot pronounce, but pause this video you have to look at the names. Or you can just look it up on Wikipedia or online. Inspirational went to Inspirational Wrestler of the Year went to Roman Reigns because he was fighting leukemia during this time. The runners-up are Tommy Dreamer, Cody Rhodes, and a female wrestler's name I cannot pronounce. Most improved went to the Valentine Dream. The Valentine Dream. The runners-up were the B team of, I forgot their names. They were known as, one was Bo Dallas and the other one was Axel Curtis. Yeah, Axel Curtis. Bo Dallas and Curtis, Nia Jax, and Hangman Page. All took runners-up spot. Comeback of the year went to Daniel Bryan, who did return from injury. The runners-up were Drew McIntyre, PCO, and Shawn Michaels. PCO, I recognize him as a Quebecer from his days back when WWE was known as WWF, and they were the And yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. That is Shawn Michaels bald. He was doing that for a movie role. Woman of the Year goes to Becky Lynch. The runners-up as followed: Ronda Rousey, Asuka, and Tessa Blanchard. Feud of the Year went to Johnny Gargano and TC, I cannot pronounce your name, sorry. The runners-up were AJ Styles vs Samoa Joe, The Miz vs Daniel Bryan, and last but not least, Roman Reigns vs Brock Lesnar. Most popular goes to AJ Styles. The runners-up were Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, and Ronda Rousey. Most hated went to Brock Lesnar. The runners-up were TC, Samoa Joe, and Baron Corbin. Yeah, this was before he became king. Match of the year goes again to Kenny Omega for his KO. This particular match took place on June 9th, 2008. No. June 9th, 2018, June 9th, 2018. The runners-up were the mixed tag team match between, it was Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey against Troy and Stephanie McMahon and Helmsley at the 2018 WrestleMania. The Kenny Omega Chris Jericho match that took place on January 4th of this year. And Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch that took place at WWE Evolution. We're still waiting for the sequel. The pay-per-view, not the match. tag team goes to Young Bucks, Nick and Matt. The runners-up were The New Day, the team of Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly, and LAX from Impact Wrestling. Oh, by the way, this is where TNA Wrestling permanently became Impact Wrestling. Wrestler of the Year went to AJ Styles. The runners-up were Kenny Omega, Cody Rhodes, and Seth Rollins. And the Stanley Winston Award went to Antonio Inoki. I remember him from his match against Hulk Hogan, where Hulk Hogan knocked his lights out. He was also the founder of New Japan Pro Wrestling. He was also in the movie The Bad News Bear Goes to Japan. Yep. That was him in that movie. The Bad News Bear Goes to Japan. As you can see, there are a lot of no more funny captions like they were back in the old days. Just title changes. I wish they bring this back. I really do. Here's Matt Riddle and Shane Strickland before they went to WWE. Cody Rhodes, he won the NWA title at the independent show called All In. You might recognize that name from my J-Do review. Ooh. Here are the wrestlers who died that particular year, including Alabama Doink the Clown, Matt C. He's in here. Let's see if I can recognize more. There's this Brian Christopher died that year. He's the son of Jerry the King Lawler. Larry the Axe Hennig, who's a father of Kurt Hennig and the grandfather of Curtis Axel. Chris Champion, I already mentioned. There are some names. Masasato, I don't know him. Let's see, I'm trying to recognize. Oh, Jim the Apple Neidhart died that year. Let's see. Nikolai Volkov. Fun fact, he's not actually a Russian. Dirty Dick Slider died that year. Bruno Sammartino, yeah, that was the most heartbreaking of them all. Bruno Sammartino. He was my dad's favorite wrestler, Okay. Any more I can recognize here before we can move on? Boom, 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 boom. Nah, it's or something. No, Mount Fuji, no. Brickhouse Brown died that year. Brickhouse Brown. Well, that's all I can. Johnny Attitude. And here are some funny official and unofficial awards. You can take a look at them or pause them. I'll give you a chance. I can do a close-up on Wanda. What were we thinking? What were they thinking? Oh, Separate Birth. And here are some top news like the Inks of Beyond Our Deal. Like I said, Roman Reigns got leukemia, got forced to vacate the title. All In, like I said, draws. You can see more of it on my Jaded review. Here's Bruno Sammartino. Yeah, like I said, the Big Cheese. What else? Women's Revolution. Daniel Bryan. Oh boy, this is exhausting. Record-breaking WrestleMania and Kenny Omega defense. Boy, this is... Oh, and there was some controversy with the Samuel Radio stuff. I don't know the full detail of it. There was a lot of heat of it. Oh yeah, and this is where David Arquette returned to wrestling. Yeah, you might recognize him in an abysmal Royal Rumble film, which I sadly had. And Cody Rhodes with the NWA title, a la his... And here are some funny cartoons. Man, I wish they'd change the name. There you have it, the 2018 Achievement Awards. Bye!